Thank you. Major General Edwards, I know the SPP program evolved from post-Soviet roots. Well, it started from post-Soviet roots. And how has the program evolved over the years and changed? And what changes do you think may happen in the future?
Ranking Member, thank you for the question. I think how has it evolved? It's had a steady growth over the many years, the 32 years since inception. That first grouping of 13 nations, as we both I think discussed earlier, came from the breakdown of the wall between East and West. Since that time, it's continued to grow on average about 5 countries a year. This year is a kind of this current year we're in had 8 new countries added to the program from all across the world. If you go by geographic combatant commands, Southcom, of which Colombia is in that area of responsibility, that's a saturated market, so to speak. All the countries in the Southcom AOR are in the state partnership program and aligned with partnered with a state. We're about 29 countries in the European and EUCOM area of operations. We've got 18 in Indo-PACOM and 25 in Africa. So the opportunity to kind of expand the program into clearly the priority theater for the administration is Indo-PACOM. We definitely want to support that. And I think there's also an opportunity to grow the program, again, based off the department's priorities to counter China, to counter our adversaries in areas such as Africa and the Middle East. So without identifying countries that could join the program, I'd say we follow the priorities of the administration. That starts in Indo-PACOM and everywhere else that China has began to expand its influence across the world, and I think we can certainly match that with continuing to grow the state partnership program.
Yeah, thank you. And I talked to a lot of defense contractors in my district and across Virginia, and they're saying that the future of warfare is changing, right? It's no longer, certainly not horses and bayonets anymore, but no longer even tanks or ground troops as much. A lot of it is fought online with cybersecurity, hacks, and offensive and defensive digital warfare. And so, is the National Guard and the SPP has that taken that into account? Are there any programs to look at the future of warfare?
Absolutely. That's part of what we do as we adapt our forces, and part of and as the global environment changes, we adapt to follow that. I'll cite the Virginia's partnership with Finland. I know there was a cyber exercise recently, collaboration between the Virginia National Guard and the Finnish cyber defense forces. And I think what's particularly important about that, and I was once told that from a colleague in the Finnish armed forces that the Cold War never ended for them. So that exercise focusing on cyber in the cyber domain happened on the doorfront of a potential adversary, and in that gray space, that hybrid warfare environment that I think describes the situation as you stated.
And we've talked a lot in this committee about, again, new tactics in warfare. And so I know Tajikistan, the program is looking at mountain warfare. We've talked even about drones and drone warfare. I'm curious what other types of kind of cutting edge initiatives are happening in the SPP, and how can Congress be helpful moving forward?
Yeah, I think as all our forces adapt to the new character of war, as it's been called, to include the transparency of the battlefield, which is what drones and unmanned aerial systems provide. We adapt our tactics. We adapt our formations. I know the Army is going through a big adaptation right now. All of our forces are anticipating the changes that will be required in this new character of war. And so as we change, it actually helps our partners change with us. That maintaining interoperability with the state partnership program, I think, is key. So whether it be through cyber operations, cyber exercises, unmanned aerial surveillance systems, or even ground maneuver with bayonets, because that I don't believe that will ever completely go away. But we will adapt the ratios of those dimensions of warfare as the situation requires, and we will share that and leverage some of those insights that we gain from our partners. Some of the, as I stated, some of our partners who are closer to the adversary physically than our forces are,
Yeah.
they have a lot to share with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I yield back.